Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, my name's Richard. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay where I go to garage sales, thrift stores. I find things to flip online for a profit doing it part-time. Today we have 18 orders going out for little over $722. So I hope this is a good sign of things to come for eBay. I know eBay for a lot of people, it's been a little bit slow. It's been slow for me as well. Let me comment down below, how are your sales doing? Have they picked up? So it's going to be a pretty busy day, so let's jump into the eBay store and start pulling items. Okay, so we're in the eBay store. First item we have to pull, actually there's 3 separate sales for the same item, so let's go pull these. These aren't RA item, these are the ones that I picked up at Walmart clearance, and I'm into them for $1.50 each. So we'll go ahead and grab 3 of these. Each of these sold for $22.91, and they are going free shipping. Next item we have going out is a Story Reader, Me Reader Disney Jr. Picked this up at my local thrift store. I'm into it for $4. It's in bin KB. And the reason I called it KB is because I've got 2 bins. So it should be in this one here. Nope. It's not that one. It's this one right here. Again, into this for $4. This sold for $25.46, and the buyer is paying $10.11 in shipping. Isn't there supposed to be? Oh, how do I list this thing? Because I don't see. Got to go back in. The digital reader thing is not in here. It must have fallen out into the bin. So I'll be right back. Okay, so back, and yes, this was out of here. Good thing I caught this before I shipped it. Next item I picked up, another RA item. I picked up 6 of these. It's the Wild Game Innovations Digital Controller Timer, 6-volt or 12-volt. It's going to be in Z2. It's going to be right over here. Z2, right here. Did pick up 6 of these, multi-quantity listing, into each of these for $5. This sold for $16.96, and the buyer is paying $5.65 in shipping. Okay, need to cut into the video. Somehow I lost some of the footage, so I'm going to go over 4 items in here, letting you know where I picked those items up and what I paid for the item. First item is this Radio Shack White Caller ID Call Waiting ID Wall Mount 43-3905. Was brand new in the box. Picked this up at my local thrift store. I'm into it for $1. This sold for $33.96, and the buyer is paying $8.14 in shipping. This next item is another thrift store item. Picked this up for free. They had it in their free bin, so I went and picked it up. Thought it might have been worth a little bit more. It's the Vintage Haley's Bible Handbook Revised Edition 1962. It is Zondervan. Was a hardcover, but as you can see, the cover is a little tore up, and also too, The binding kind of was coming apart a little bit. I did disclose that in the description. So into this for nothing. This sold for $5.91 and the buyer is paying $4.35 in shipping. This item picked up at my local thrift store as well. It's the Logitech Z-640 original center speaker with controller. I did test it. Into this for $2. This sold for $30.56 and the buyer is paying $11.63 in shipping. This next item I picked up at a thrift store. I was out visiting my son and decided to visit some of the thrift stores. Picked these up for $2. These sold for $18.66 and the buyer is paying $9.58 in shipping. Next item, just listed this, I believe, last week. It's a Hot Wheels car launcher power booster track. Mattel, does date back to 2002. Picked up a box of Hot Wheels stuff from my local thrift store. I've sold most of that off, just piecing it apart. This is one of the pieces. Sent to that for $2, and that's going to be in bin M. So let's come back around over this way. This right here. This sold for $19.51 and the buyer is paying $10.95 in shipping. Next item is a thrift store item. I'm into it for 75 cents. They're a pair of George Men 3-pack novelty crew socks, size 6 to 12. It's going to be in bin X2. That should be right over here. Yes, right here. We'll just take this down. Them? No. This is X2. Yes. Okay. Let me set the camera down real quick. Okay. I believe I found them. I think they're these right here. So these are brand new. Again, thrift store, 75 cents. These sold for $10.16 and they are going free shipping. This is light enough. We'll probably go out at an 8-ounce rate. Next thing is we're heading back over to RA items. Sold another one of these liquid fence deer and rabbit repellent. Now it says $2.37, but I went and bought them all. And the manager at Walmart made me a deal. $1 each if I bought them all. So cost of goods is $1. This sold for $16.96 and it is going free shipping. Now this next item is a thrift store item. When I looked it up in the thrift store, I couldn't believe what the comps were going for on this thing. It's going to be on shelf. Phone wigged out on me. All right, let me come back. Okay, I'm back. I had to close down the phone app and get my solds back up again. So this is going to be on all right, where did I put it? Okay, didn't have room up on the shelves to put this up on, so it's going to be right down here. Oh, this is heavy. It says Kodak Carousel Projector $4,200. It is complete. It did have some slides in with it, so I did include it with it. Paid $20 for this, my thrift store. This is a really big bolo item to look out for. This sold for $144.46, and the buyer is paying $18.65 in shipping. This next item is going to be in bin S. I lotted 2 books together. They're the Tightwad Gazette 1 and 2. I'm into them for 50 cents from my local thrift store. Bin S is right up here. Let's see if we can see them in there. Oh, there they are right there on the bottom. That's one of the advantages of having clear totes. You can see right through it. So again, into these for 50 cents. These sold for $12.71, and the buyer is paying $5.05 in shipping. Next item is another thrift store item. I thought this was going to be worth a lot more, but got it home, looked up comps, wasn't getting a signal in a thrift store. So paid $5 for this. It's a Party Light Oldie World Village, the Candle Shop Collection. It's up on shelf 8. I'm not seeing it. Let me come right back and get the step stool. Okay, after re-looking, it's on old shelf 8, which is now shelf 7. It's going to be right here, and let's see. I'll get this down without dropping. It's not this one. So again, into this for $5. This sold for $22.91, and the buyer is paying $8.91 in shipping. Now that's just, to me, this is going through the eBay international shipping, so the buyer is going to be paying a lot more in shipping. This next item is in bin Z. I lotted a bunch of Scooby-Doo DVDs together. I'm into them for 25 cents each. There were 7 movies, but one of them contained 2 movies, so I disclosed it as 7, but with 6 DVD cases. Oh, that's X. We want bin Z. And I bet you they're over on the other side. Let's run around over here. I'm not seeing them. Oh, wait, no, there they are right there. They're right in front of us. So total cost of goods into these is $1.50. These sold for $19.51, and the buyer is paying $4.35 in shipping. Next item is another thrift store item. This is a really good item. It's also going to be in bin Z. It's a Honeywell Home. It's the T87N1 1026 Premier White Manual Thermostat. And that one will be over here. It's this box right there. Picked this up at my local thrift store for $2. This is another Bolo item. This sold for $67.60, and it is going free shipping. This is light enough, should go out at an 8-ounce rate. Last item we have going out just came in this morning. Another thrift store item. It's a vintage Disney punching bag by Intex Mickey. It's a 48-inch blow-up inflatable. It's going to be on shelf 14. It's going to be right over here. Let's see. Come around to the other side here. Oh, there it is right there. Paid 50 cents at my local thrift store for this. This sold for $34.67, and the buyer is paying $10.11 in shipping. So let's jump back into the eBay office. So this weekend sales were really good. Close to $750 going out. Now, a couple of those items were Bolo items, definitely to look out for, especially that Kodak Carousel slide projector. So I hope you found some benefit out of the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Really helps the channel. Also, too, if you're not currently subscribed, consider subscribing down below and hitting the bell notification. You'll be notified the next time I do a video. Until next time, keep picking. Or are they still? Let me know how your sales are doing. So it's going to be a pretty busy. Pick this up on. Visit the. So this weekend sales went really well for me. Hope the same is doing to